I guess I'm live right now. Um, so I'm gonna be doing this. So I got something clicking in my car, my truck. So I don't know what that. Oh, yeah, I don't know what that is. My car. What up? What up, y'all? What up? What up? Give me a second. Let me see what's clicking in my car. I have no idea, but nobody's watching right now anyway, so we're okay. Anyways, we're gonna start doing these troubleshooting. Sorry about the click in the car. We're gonna start doing these troubleshooting videos. So basically, I'm going to be on my way to a job, and I'm just gonna give you an idea of what I'm thinking. You know, based on what the customer has told me, some of the things that are going on in my mind. So today's job is a heat call, and you know, in Southwest Florida, we have what's called resistance heat or electric heating. Okay, so if you live in the north, you're mostly going to be dealing with gas heating, and that is not something we deal with in Southwest Florida because Southwest Florida is mostly deals with air conditioning, and every now and again you'll get a heat call. You know, like right now, it got a little cold for a couple days, so we'll get a few heat calls here and there, and then it'll be back to cooling after that. So, anyways, we have what's called electric heating or resistance heating, not gas powered. So, if you are dealing with gas powered, this is not going to benefit you. But for electric heating, you have a heating element, and basically the blower motor is blowing air, okay, and the heating element is just metallic, element, metal element. Up there, it heats the air up, and so you'll get maybe depending on how, depending on whether you have like the smallest generally that you're going to deal with residential wise is a 5 kilowatt heater. And so, and again, this is what we deal with here in Southwest Florida. You got 5 kilowatt, then you have 7 kilowatt, 10 kilowatt. 10 kilowatt is probably the most common that I see. But a 5 kilowatt heat is going to be for like a 2 ton unit, something like that. 7 kW heat, maybe you need for like a 2.5 or a 3 ton, and then 10 kilowatt from then on up. You even see probably 15 kilowatt for like a 5 ton system, but I don't really see more than that. And so that just and so that will actually be multiple. So the 5 kilowatt will be one metal, resistance heater, and then if you have like a 10 kilowatt, like that may be two of those heaters. And so again, it's just heating up. It heats up, and then the air blows across it, and it heats up that air. So with electric resistance heating, you're generally dealing with usually three major problems. So of course, it could always be like if your thermostat is jacked up and not sending the signal, then it's not going to work right. Or if the electric heating resistance element itself like has broken, so basically that metal thing that goes across there, if that breaks over time, right, then you're not going to have any electricity going through there, and so you're going to have it. You're going to have a problem. It's not going to be heating up. Another issue that it could be is you have little temperature uh, elements as well that if they get too hot, they'll break, and that is a safety. Some call it clicks on, but those are safeties in there where if it gets too hot, it shuts off. You also have a heating sequencer. Okay, so that means that the electricity has to go through these few things like a sequencer and a clicks on before it gets to the heating element itself. So that way, those are safety backups where, if it's not going through the heating sequencer, and what the sequencer does is it brings different. So if you have a 10 kilowatt heat, it'll maybe be two stacks of sequence. So it'll bring the first stack in, the first bit of heat in, and then after that, it will sequence the second heater after that. Or if you have, 15 kilowatt, maybe it'll be three stacks of that sequencer. So if I'm going on a heat call, the heat's not working. First of all, I want to know, is there power? Is there high voltage and low voltage electricity? Again, don't work with these things if you don't know what you're doing. But is there high voltage? Is there low voltage heat going to it? And then if there is, is the heat sequencer working properly? Is the clicks on working properly? And then, of course, is the heating element broken at some point? And you can check that through using continuity to see if, there is electricity going through there, if there's continuous current, or you can check it by other means, voltage, etc. So, of course, those are the things at least that I'm looking for. Those are some of the things I'll be looking for, I'll be checking for. And I will let you know. I think we'll do another live where hopefully I can figure out what the heck is banging in my car. But we'll do another live where find out what the problem actually is, and I'll let you know. All right? Talk to you then. God bless. Peace. See how I shut this thing off. Sorry. I have no idea how to shut this thing down. Real quick, I'm almost at the job. Let's see what we do here. Press the X button.